So FYI, that is why fish be out here dying. It's not like fish are suicidal, like they not. So I actually cleaned my tank. Let me see. Let me show you guys. So my tank was really dirty. It had algae built up because I've had this tank for, I want to say 2 years now. And as you can see, no, there aren't any fish. There's no fish in this tank. I literally have had this for 2 years with no fish. And let me explain so I don't come off as a weirdo, right? Okay, so originally I bought the tank because I wanted fish. I wanted some pet fish. I bought the tank. It's a glow tank. That's why it has like the lights. It has different like light settings that you can put on it. So yeah, I bought the tank, right? And with that, I bought the glowfish. So it's not like I didn't buy the glowfish. I did. I bought the glowfish. But the problem was that I had no idea that with a fish tank, you are supposed to, I'm tired of holding this. Hold on. Let me put it down. I had no idea with a fish tank that you are actually supposed to, like, treat the water, right? I had no clue that you were supposed to do that because they don't even tell you that when you buy it. Like, they just sell you the tank and then, you know, you go on about your life. Like, that's literally what happens, right? They sell you the tank, you go on about your life, and that's that. But no wonder fish are always dying. Like, people are always like, oh, my fish died, my fish died. And now I know why my fish died. Now I know why fish die, right? Because you're supposed to actually treat the water before you put the fish in it. No clue. Had no clue. The pet store does not tell you that. They literally be selling you these tanks, selling you the fish, and then you be all good. You be going about your day. And sometimes they'll tell you like the water that is in the bag, just put that in and supposedly it, you know, helps the environment. It does not. So after my fish died, I was flabbergasted because I was like, how dare you guys die on me? So I'm a Googler, I'm a big Googler. So I decided to Google it, right? I'm like, you know, why did my glowfish die? Like, why did they die so fast? I was really interested in knowing. So what I found out is that you're actually supposed to treat your fish tank, no matter the size, no matter what fish you get. It doesn't matter. You're supposed to treat your fish tank first. Let the fish tank go through a cycle or 2 or 3, several cycles of growing enough good bacteria before you put your fish in it. So literally, you're supposed to get your fish tank like at least a month before you get your fish. Who knew? Because I certainly did not know that. I had never heard this before. This was news to me until Google. And there's like threads and threads online of how to actually treat your fish tank and cycle your fish tank. And even on YouTube, I watched several videos on YouTube on how to cycle my fish tank and get the environment healthy so that when I put the fish in, the fish don't die. So FYI, that is why fish be out here dying. It's not like fish are suicidal, like they not. Like, they want to live. They just can't live in the environment that we're putting them in. So when you get the tap water, when you get any kind of water from your home, presumably you're filling these tanks up with, you know, store-bought water or house water. It's not the same. So it doesn't have the proper bacteria in it. So you actually have to buy that stuff. So what you do is that you go to the store, right? And this thing called Glowfish Water Conditioner is what I ended up buying. Glowfish Water Conditioner. So let me get closer, see. Come on, focus. 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 Okay, it's not focusing. So, but Glowfish Water Conditioner is what it is. And it says that it makes tap water safe, reduces stress, and promotes health. So get a water conditioner. This definitely helps. This helps. And then there's something else that I bought. I don't think I still have the bottle because I actually ended up using it all. But yeah, I actually put it back here. I put the bottle back here because I wanted to remember what I bought so that I could go back and repurchase it if needed. So I still have my fish food, even though I don't have any fish. Hold on, 'cause I got a lot of stuff back here. All right, so I have all of that stuff, right? Okay, so the next thing that you want to get is, and this actually helps your fish tank as well. So it's from the brand, it's Tetra Safe Start Plus. So it's a concentrated liquid that helps to add bacteria into your water, right? So it's for startup tanks like mine. It removes the ammonia because that is what kills the fish. Too much ammonia in the fish water kills them, right? So what you need is that you need enough good bacteria to bring the ammonia levels down and create like a healthy environment for the fish. So it also has starter bacteria. So the starter bacteria actually gets inside of the tank, does what it does, levels out the ammonia and all of the other chemicals inside of the tap water. And this is for freshwater aquariums, right? So these two are the things I get. Water conditioner actually helps with the tap water, and then Safe Start Plus actually has bacteria inside of this bottle. So, you know, don't waste any of it. It actually has bacteria in here, and this actually helps to add bacteria into your tank so that your tank can begin to cycle, right? So don't be fooled. This thing right here promotes that you can add your fish 24 hours later. Do not do that. Actually give your tank time to build up the proper bacteria, right? So that's what I had to do. That was my plan. Let me put it like that. My plan, after I found out why my fish died, I wasn't going to rush out and buy new fish. I researched why they died, and I found out all this information about cycling your tank, right? So after that, you can buy some test strips. These strips right here will actually help you test your tank for chemicals. So I have these strips, and then I also have these strips, and it will test your tank. This is Easy Strips from Tetra. And then this is 5-in-1 test strips from whatever, API, right? So I have both of these, and they both just test the pH. It tests the pH, the nitrate, the nitrite, the carbonate, and the hardness of your water, right? So nitrate and nitrite are the two different, I think you're supposed to have, it's like low nitrate, high nitrite, or low nitrite, high nitrate, one of the two. But you can actually Google it, right? And on Google, it'll tell you exactly like what levels you're supposed to have for your tank. It also has it here. So this one right here has like a chart. It has a color chart. So that's how you know like what's good and what's bad for your tank. So you just test your water. Once all of those come back the proper color that they're supposed to be, that's when you can go ahead and add your fish to the tank. So I did not know this. So anyway, back to how I haven't had any fish for 2 years, right? So that's the backstory. So I was cycling my tank like I was supposed to. I was going to let it go through enough cycles because I didn't want to buy the glowfish and then they die again. So I was like, you know what? I'll do like 2 cycles, right? And 2 cycles turned into 2 years. It just happened. 2 cycles literally turned into 2 years of me not buying any fish. I never put any fish back in the tank, but I just love the tank because it's just so pretty. It's like a mood, like when I'm in here and the lights are dark and I change the different colors of the tank depending on like what my mood is. So now it's on red. So like there's different colors that I can do. So let me show you guys, even though you probably do not care about this fish tank. There's a lot of cords going on over here. So like I can change the colors, see, depending on what my mood is. Ooh, pink is pretty too. And it's like even better at night, right? And then there's like, I can turn it off, and then there's the top white light as well that I can turn on. But yeah, so that's what I have inside of my fish tank. Inside of my fish tank, come closer. Wait, come closer. I also have, I don't know if you guys can see, I also have a this right here, thermometer, actually helps to make sure that the temperature of the water stays good. It's at a good level. And then this one back here, I don't know if you can see it. This back here, that is a heater, right? Because it's a tropical tank. Glowfish are tropical, right? So that heater, when it's plugged in, I don't have it plugged in right now because I don't have any fish. But when that heater is plugged in, it warms the water to the perfect temperature for my glowfish. And of course I have all of my fish food still. So yeah, but I don't have any fish in my tank. So if you're like, you see this tank in the back of my videos, there's no fish. But I love this tank. Literally, this tank is a whole mood. And I'm thinking that eventually I'm going to get fish. So anyway, how did I start this? The algae. I was talking about the algae. The fish tank needed to be cleaned. So I didn't record that because I completely honestly forgot. So you won't see me cleaning the tank, but I did clean the tank. Like you can probably see it in my previous videos. If you look in the back of the tank, it's green and the water probably looks a little suspect. And now it's all nice and clear because I cleaned the tank. So the way that I clean this tank is super easy, right? So that you don't have to it's not like a big fuss to clean it. What you do is that you get yourself a water pump. Sorry. Bro, what the heck? Anyway, so you get yourself a water pump, right? This is a... Sorry. So this is a fish tank water pump. So it just goes inside of the tank like that. And this right here, it sticks onto the glass. And then you plug it in, you turn it on, and the water literally just pours out, and I just pour it out into my bucket. So literally the water just pours out into a bucket, and that's how you empty the tank without having to try and get the bucket in the tank or scoop the water out or lift the tank. Please don't try and lift that tank. It's extremely heavy. But yeah, this water pump for fish tanks just literally pours the water out for you. So right now I'm cycling my tank all over again. So I emptied the water, I want to say to down here, because it was a lot of good bacteria and algae inside of that water. So literally it would have been a perfect environment if I had fish. The fish would have been living their best life, and they would have been cleaning the tank, because you can get one of those little tank cleaner fish thingamajigs. So I emptied the water to, I want to say about here, right? So that there would still be enough bacteria water, so it's not all tap water. So there's enough water that had already went through at this point 1,000,001 cycles, 2 years. It's been through a lot of cycles of bacteria. So that water had a lot of bacteria in it. So I emptied it to right here, and then I filled the rest up with just regular tap water. And now what I'm doing is that I'm cycling it all over again. So I put the conditioner in it. I'm all out of the bacteria, but here's the thing. The way you can actually cycle without buying one of these, this makes it a little bit faster, but you can do it without buying one of these. The only thing you would need to do is just take a few things of fish food, crumble it up, drop it in the water. And as the fish food breaks down, it provides enough, it starts to actually bacteria up the water, right? So that's another way that you can do it. So yeah, my fish tank is nice and clean. I'm gonna let it go through at least 1 or 2 cycles. Hopefully another 2 years don't pass without me having fish. Even though I really love this tank, it would be cool to have some fish. But so I'm gonna let it go through a few cycles, and then I am actually gonna go buy some more glowfish. So pretty soon you'll see my little fish floating around in here, and yeah. So anyway, that's the fish tank story. Hey guys, so it's the next day, and I have no idea what happened to the beginning part of this footage where I was talking about how I fill up my pills and all that good stuff, but it's gone. Anyway, so what I'm doing here is I needed to refill my pills, and that's something that I like to do. Is I have capsules, and I have the different powders that I like to take. So I'm going to just refill my pills, my capsules. So for this one, I'm actually doing the Super Greens. So the Super Greens is, you can actually drink it, of course. It's just the powder, and you put it inside of water or your smoothies. But sometimes I don't always have time to do that. So I'll do it in capsule form, and it works just the same. So I'll usually do 2 capsules per whatever I'm going to take it. I'll do 2 of them, and then I take the 2 capsules, drink it down with a glass of water, and it pretty much works exactly the same as if I had just, you know, put the powder inside of water and ingested it. So I just go ahead and I make my own Super Green capsules. So that's what I'm showing you in this footage, is me filling up these capsules with my Super Greens, and then I'm also going to do one with turmeric. Okay, so I filled 2 capsules of my Super Greens, and now I'm gonna do my turmeric. I'm gonna do the turmeric, and so yeah, I have the turmeric right here. And get the little funnel. So just like put the little funnel inside, and I can kind of sort of like hold it like that so I can see. And then grab a little bit of turmeric powder. Doesn't have to be a lot. So I have the turmeric powder. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in. So as you can see, that's what it's like. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Whoa, that's too much. Too much, too much, too much. Come on, bro. Doing the most, turmeric. All right, so add some more. So you can sort of like pluck it if you want to get some of it out of the funnel. Because sometimes it does like get like backed up in the funnel. So I just sort of like pluck it like that, just so it can actually start coming down. And then like I'll take the rest, and so it's just like dump it back into the bag. Dump it back into the bag. So this is what I got. So just take the top and just, you know, there's a snap that you can hear like when you push the top on all the way. So then you just have a little turmeric pill. So yeah, that's how I fill all my pills. So sometimes I'll just like make a lot of them, and then sometimes I'll just like make what I need. Like it really just depends on my mood, what I'm in the mood to do. Sometimes, you know, like I said, I'll do a bunch of them just so I have them on hand. And then sometimes I'll just like, okay, I'm gonna do a pill, or I'm gonna take a pill tomorrow. So then I'll just like make them the next day, or make them the day that I'm gonna take them. I'm actually gonna take these tonight. So I don't feel like making a bunch, honestly, not in the mood. So I'm just gonna take what I made. And whatever I need later on, then, you know, I'll just make it later on. Yeah. Hey, so it is Wednesday night. I am about to get ready for bed, but before I get ready for bed, I'm going to make me some tea. So I keep my tea right here. I bought these little hanging drawer things from Amazon, and I keep my tea right in here. I have tons of tea because I absolutely love tea. So this is where I keep everything. Yeah, so I'm just going to make some tea before I go to sleep, because I just like to drink tea some nights, like a lot of nights, honestly. I like to drink tea. It just helps me to relax, and it's good for my stomach as well. So after you've been eating all day, it's good to have something hot as the last thing that you're intaking, something that is just really good, healthy, flows through your digestion, just really soothing. So I like to drink tea at the end of my day. So yeah, I'm just going to have a nice cup of tea. So for the most part, I usually drink my tea plain. Like, I don't add sugar or anything to my tea. In fact, I haven't bought sugar in ages. I don't know when's the last time I actually had sugar. I just like my tea regular, and the same way I drink my coffee black. But this time I am going to add some honey to my tea. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of agave. I only have a tiny bit left anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. And we're going to see which tea, green tea. I think I'm going to drink the lemon ginger tonight. Lemon ginger is perfect for your stomach. So it's just like if you're really trying to settle your stomach, if you just like, all the food just needs to just like settle before you actually get in bed. If you like ate your meal too late, because usually I like to not eat after 7. It's just because I go to bed at like around 10. So that's a 3-hour window for digestion. So if I eat after 7, lemon ginger is a great way to actually just like settle my stomach and help with digestion. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and have this, because I didn't eat after 7, but I ate pretty close to 7. So I still feel kind of full. I can actually feel the food still inside my stomach. So because I feel so full, I'm just going to have this lemon ginger, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of honey and the agave, and I'm just gonna use this little cup. Sometimes I use like a big cup. It just depends. Tonight I'm just gonna use this little cup. I got these from my grandma, RIP to my grandma. But I got these from her, so I'm just going to use this to go ahead and make my tea. Okay, so I'm gonna have the lemon ginger, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and make the tea. So there's not much agave in here. So you know what, let me turn that upside down, and let me just get a spoon, and a little spoon. I am going to get some honey. Let's see if I can open this with one hand, because I'm holding the phone. I'm recording on my cell phone per usual. I actually need to get a camera. I'm recording on my cell phone, so hold on, I can't open the honey. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some honey, not a ton. I know this is a vlog, so you guys should be on me, but whatever, I don't care. Not a lot, just enough, because the cup isn't really big. So just a little honey. And then I'm going to add some agave. Again, not a lot, because I really like the taste of tea. And I feel like the more things you need to add to your tea, you probably aren't buying tea that you actually like the taste of. That's how I feel about coffee as well. People who need to add a ton of stuff to their coffee. Honestly, you don't like coffee. You like cream and milk and sugar. You like those things, but you don't like coffee. If you liked coffee, you'd be able to drink it black. That's my thoughts on it. Because it's just like, if you like the taste of something, you don't need to add other things to it, right? I mean, that's just how I feel. Okay, my agave is like, girl, that's empty. I don't think I'm gonna get that out. That's just like, it's sticking to the sides. It ain't coming out. That's no big deal. So yeah, I'm just gonna put the agave away. I'm gonna throw that away, actually. I need to buy more. I think I got that one from Walmart. I feel like I got that one from Walmart. I can't quite remember, but I think I did. And I didn't bring my tripod out here, and I honestly don't feel like going to get it. So this is why you guys are just being held right now. So the thing with my tea is an all tea. Let me turn you guys around so I can talk to you. Let me just stir that up really quickly. Okay, let me talk to you guys. So the thing about tea is you need to steep your tea. Don't just like pour the hot water and then you're done and you're okay to drink. No, baby, you're not. tea needs to be steeped. It's just a matter like for how long varies. But typically if you're whatever tea you're purchasing, it'll usually have like how long to steep it on the back. Like this one is, it says this is the Yogi, and it says to steep for 7 minutes. And if you want the tea stronger, then of course you're gonna add 2 tea bags. But it says specifically 7 minutes on the back. So it's like, don't rush your tea steeping, because following the instructions for steeping your tea, it just helps with the taste. So for people who don't like tea, that might be why you don't like it. Like maybe you aren't steeping your tea for long enough. That could be the problem. So I always let my tea steep. I never just like rush the tea. And besides, while it's steeping, it's like piping hot because it's like freshly boiled water. So it's like piping hot. So while it's steeping, you're giving it a chance to actually come down to a temperature that you can drink it anyway, right? So let your tea steep, people. All right, let me put my honey away. I got this honey from, I can't remember where I got it from, but it's local. It's local raw honey from here in Maryland. See the little Maryland flag on it? Yeah. So this is from Maryland Bees. Yay. This is really hard to do this with one hand. I should have got the tripod. But I just, honestly, I didn't actually plan on filming this. I just remember, like, hold on, I'm supposed to be vlogging. So let me actually vlog. So yeah, after I do my tea, if I know I'm only gonna have 1 cup, then I go ahead and I pour the water out. Sometimes I'll leave the water if I think I'm gonna have more than 1 cup. But I do not ever leave water in my kettle. Like, you're not supposed to leave water in your kettle, I don't believe. Well, I know for my kettle specifically, on the instructions it said, don't leave water in this kettle. So I always pour my water out. I don't just like leave water sitting in the kettle. So I always pour the water out. I think I'm only gonna have this 1 cup tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour the water out now, so that I don't have to get back up and come in the kitchen. So I'm going to pour this out. Pour the water out. Put everything away because I'm done for the night. I'm about to go into my room. I'm about to sit down. I'm about to actually watch me some YouTube. Whoever has made a video is who's going to get watched. That's really pretty much like my go-to YouTube strategy. Like, oh, that's hot, 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 hot. So I watch YouTube every night before bed. It's just what I do. It just helps me to relax. Wait. I know you can't see me. It just helps me to relax, to watch things that don't have, I'm gonna say this and I don't mean it any kind of way, because obviously I'm a part of YouTube as well because I'm making these vlogs, but I make these vlogs for people like me because I like to watch vlogs or hair videos or makeup videos. Like, that's what I like to watch at night, because it's just like, before you go to bed, you don't want to be like watching or inputting anything like into your brain. It's just like too much, right? So I like watching things that are just, I want to say, like surface level, so to speak, or calming or peaceful. So I find it peaceful to watch vlogs because it's just like, I'm just like watching someone's life. They're just like cleaning their kitchen or something. It's just like the most basic thing that they could be doing, and that's just relaxing to me. So that's just what I enjoy. Same with like makeup or hair, or I like watching food prep videos, organization videos, any kind of videos like that, where it's just literally just like the person living their life, just doing everyday life stuff. is really, really, really relaxing. And I really like to watch those kind of videos before bed because, again, it just clears my mind. It's not like deep content, nothing that I need to like think about besides if like they make me go on Amazon and shop. But other than that, it's just like, it's just really relaxing, right? So hopefully my vlogs are the same for someone else. I mean, that's why I make the content that I make. It's really for that relaxing lifestyle kind of content where it's just like, you don't gotta overthink it. We overthink so much already in life that literally I just like to relax and not think about anything. So yeah, I'm going to watch some YouTube and I'm going to drink my tea, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I have something going on tomorrow, then I'll vlog. If I don't, then I'll see you the next day. So whichever day I have something going on, I will vlog it. I am not one of those vloggers where I'm going to force myself to do something just for the content. I'm not going to do that. This is really my life. So on days where I'm really doing nothing, maybe I'll show you me doing nothing. Maybe I won't. But I'm not going to force myself to do things just to fill up the vlog. When I remember to pick up my camera, or if I am actually doing something and I want to take you guys with me, then I vlog. If I'm not doing anything, if I'm literally just like laying on the couch all day, then, you know, that's just what I'm doing. So I don't fake content. It's my real life. And I'm just taking you guys along for the ride because, like I said, maybe someone out there can find my content super peaceful, super relaxing, something that they can just watch before bed. All right, so I am going to get ready to watch YouTube, sip on my tea, and I'll see you guys whenever the next day is. All right.
The United States of America are a federal country. Their territory is therefore divided into 50 states. 48 continental plus Alaska and Hawaii. There's a joke that nobody can successfully name the 50 states in one sitting.
Hey, so I'm about to wash my face and just do my nighttime skincare routine before I go to bed. And I am currently treating my, I think they call it like boxcar scars. Like, it's when you have acne and you get the scarring on your face, and I have that. So I've suffered from acne for many, many years, from the time that I was a teenager all through adulthood. Just, you know, when you have acne, it's not really something that goes away. It's just something that you learn to control. Now, I don't really get breakouts that often anymore. It's just because I learned what to take internally. So I take pantothenic acid, and it's pretty much, it's vitamin B5. So I take that. I have a bottle of it in the kitchen. I don't feel like going to get it. But that's what it is. It's pretty much, it's vitamin B5. It's called pantothenic acid, if I'm pronouncing that right. But you can pretty much get it from Amazon. And it's inexpensive, and you take that. And I used to have cystic acne really bad, all in here. I mean, like, terrible cystic acne, and like I suffered for a really long time. If I feel like inserting a picture, I might not. But yeah, it was really bad. Like, the cystic acne was really out of control. And I a few years ago, I want to say like maybe 5 years ago, I want to say like 2017, 2018 was the worst that it had been. And I was under a lot of stress back then. So stress was really causing the flare-ups. I was really sick back then. So I was like having IBS flare-ups really bad, like anxiety really bad. So I was going through a lot of my life personally. And my skin, it was just showing on my skin. My skin was terrible. The acne was like terrible. The cystic acne was terrible. So, you know, I purged my life, got my stuff together, started treating my body internally, you know, getting my IBS under control, getting the anxiety under control, you know, doing like the health and wellness things that I needed to do to manage my health and my wellness. And a part of that was those pills. Those pills were a game changer, because literally I tried everything. I tried like pills from my dermatologist, you know, the ones that pretty much make you infertile, all that good stuff. I tried all that good stuff, and none of that worked for my acne. The only thing that actually worked was the vitamin B5. all that cystic acne that I used to have up in here, I mean, it was horrible, guys. I'm not even exaggerating. It was really bad. All that cystic acne, I do not get those things anymore. And I just keep vitamin B5 in my regular routine. So now that I don't really get breakouts like that, I like might get like a small breakout here and there, like if I'm about to start my cycle. But pretty much just like those really big pustules, flare-ups, I don't get any of those anymore. And that's thanks to vitamin B5. Like, that stuff was a game changer. So like, if you're struggling with cystic acne, definitely try it out, because it changed the game for me. So I started taking that, and I don't get cystic acne anymore. All those acnes, I hardly ever get real breakouts anymore. So now I'm just dealing with the aftermath of all of that, because my skin went through a lot, like a lot. So now I'm just in the process of trying to restore the damage that was pretty much done. So I still take those pills, but I'm trying to like find different things topically that works for me. I am about to start going to a new dermatologist, so that should also help. Before the pandemic, I was like getting like facials and things like that, but the pandemic hit and everything shut down. I just haven't actually restarted, so I think I'm going to actually restart doing that as well. But for now, my nighttime routine, let's get to why we're here. So I filmed my nighttime skincare routine for acne prone skin. It's not included in this vlog. I filmed it for a whole separate video. So I will put like a link to that video up in the cards or something so that you guys can actually watch it, or maybe in the description. So just look out for that link because it'll be there. And I'm showing a very detailed, in-depth look at my nighttime skincare routine for acne prone skin. So you guys can go ahead and finish watching this vlog, but also watch that video if you struggle with acne. Hello, it is Saturday. I didn't get a chance to vlog yesterday because what I was supposed to get done yesterday, I ended up not being able to. I was supposed to take my car yesterday to the shop, but I wasn't able to get over to the shop yesterday. Number one, it was raining and I didn't feel like leaving out of the house. And then the things that I was working on here ended up taking longer than I expected. Literally ended up taking almost all day. And I wasn't expecting everything to take so long, but anyway, I got what I needed to get done. So today we are going to the shop. If you guys remember, my brakes are doing things that they should not be doing. Like my brakes are on one. So I'm just going to take my car to the shop because brakes are expensive. First of all, like the heck, they charging all kinds of crazy money for brakes. All right. So problem number one is they wildin'. But I did find a place that that quoted me a price, a reasonable price. It's just not like stupid ridiculous. So, oh, that's right, I gotta remember my grocery bags. All right, let me put them over here. So I'm gonna run to the grocery store after I do this. And I hate when I go to the grocery store and all my grocery bags are here at home. Let me put these over here so I don't forget them, because I will mess around, see the grocery bags and then forget them. So yeah, I am going, what was I saying? Yeah, the brakes. So I'm going to, hold on, let me put you guys down. Sorry guys, I gotta put you down real quick so I can put my tripod up really fast. And then I can talk to you guys with my hands free and still actually do what I need to get done while talking to you. Hold on, let me see. This stupid tripod. Well, it's not the stupid tripod. It's not the tripod's fault. It's mine. Anyway, oh crap. So yeah, the brakes. I am getting my brakes. I'm getting my car looked at. So I'm not actually getting the brakes fixed yet. Because I called on Thursday to see to get a quote from a shop that's not too far from my place, to see how much they charge, and he gave me a good quote. But there was a question that he asked me specifically about my emergency brake that I have no clue what the answer is. So he told me that I could just stop by. I was supposed to stop by on Thursday because I was literally driving right by there, but it had started pouring down, raining. It was late. I was over it, so I didn't stop by on Thursday like I was supposed to. So anyway, I'm just gonna run by there today. It shouldn't take long. They just need to look at my emergency brake, because it's like, I guess he's saying that there's 2 types of emergency brakes. And he was asking me about mine, and I'm like, boy, how am I supposed to know this information? I don't know. So I guess they can just look at it and see what type of emergency brake it is, I'm guessing. And then, because he was telling me that if it's one kind, then they could fix it. If it's another kind, then they can't fix it. So hopefully it's whatever the emergency brake needs to be. Hopefully it is the kind that they can fix it, because the quote that they gave me to fix my brakes is like stupid inexpensive. And yeah, so hopefully they can fix my brakes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna order the parts online, because he said, like, if I get the parts and then just bring the parts in, then, you know, they'll get it done for me. So, but I didn't order the parts yet. That's on me. I should have just ordered the parts on Thursday, but I didn't, because I wasn't sure if they'd be able to fix it. But you know, I should have just ordered the parts anyway. That way, whatever shop I went to, I would just let them know that I already had the brakes. Honestly, I should have just done that, because had I ordered them on Thursday, then the parts would have gotten here by Monday. And I could have just taken the car there on Monday. But this is typical me, procrastination. Alrighty, we are on our way to this shop. Like I said, it's not that far from my house. So it's not gonna take me long. It's like 10 minutes. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. Getting my car looked at, and then just running some errands, and then I'm going to meet up with my sisters, because my one sister, my baby sis, she's the one who like does like the braids and all of that. She was doing these twists in the last vlog, and she's going to be doing my sister's faux locks. So I'm going to go over to my sister's house just to hang out, I may or may not vlog while I'm over there, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna do that later on, but for now I'm just gonna run these little errands that I have to run. And I am here. Alright guys, I'm here. So let's go up in here and let's see what they're talking about in here. And hopefully, hold on, let me get you guys off. Sorry guys, let me get you off of this. Oops. Hopefully whatever is needed, whatever my emergency brake needs to be, I'm praying that it is, so that I can come back up here next week and get these brakes fixed. Hello. Hi, I had called up here about getting my brakes fixed, and I think I spoke to you and you asked me about my emergency brake.
Oh.
And you said I could just come by to
Yeah, I want to
make sure that It can be fixed, and then I'll order the parts.
Oh,
So I just brought the car back so you can check the emergency brake out. It's open. You can do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll order the parts and then I'll call to schedule. So
phone number.
yeah.
Yes, I can do it.
Okay, great. So they told me I need to get all 4 brakes
Yeah, four
and
roll-
rotors.
four
Yeah,
roll and
4.
4 brake pad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We charge the labor 140, 140, 280. Just the labor.
280?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
140 front, 140 back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Yep.
You already ordered the online, right?
Yeah, I'm going to order it
You
online.
can save money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. That was easy. That was pretty easy. See, I told you guys it wouldn't take me long. He just needed to let me know whether or not he could do it. So now I'm gonna order everything online. Hold on, let me fix you guys. So now I'm gonna just order the parts online and then come back up, schedule an appointment, come back up here, hopefully next week. I wanna come back up here like during the week. So I'm gonna order the parts today. So hopefully they'll arrive maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday, because I wanna come back up here during the week because I really need to get these fixed because next week is my birthday. Next Sunday is my birthday, so I need my car. I can't be out here struggling. I can't my birthday can't wrap around and I can't drive nowhere. Like, I need to be able to be out because my birthday is coming. So yeah, I'm super excited. My birthday is coming. So I definitely need to get these brakes repaired. And I also need to lotion my hands because my hands is looking crusty. All right, so I'm back home. I just finished putting all my groceries away. So now I gotta actually now find the brake kit from online. Hopefully I can find something that isn't gonna cost a lot. So that's the task now, is to actually find a kit that isn't expensive. So that I can order the parts, get it here by next week, and then take it to the guy to fix. Also, I'm having a little get together for my birthday, un poquito. So I'm going to just create like a little quick invitation. So let's do that first. Let's do the invitation first, because why not? Let's do that first. And then after that, what I'm going to do is, oh, that's cute. Yeah, so let's do the invitation first, and then I'll scour online for breaks. You guys don't need to see me scour online for breaks. I mean, I know I'm vlogging, but I ain't gotta include that. I'm just gonna sit here and search, but I am gonna include my little invitation creation just so you guys can see how I create these things in Canva.
So it's much later in the day. I'm at my sister's house. I'll post the Canva training link so that you can actually watch that video. It's a separate video here on my channel. And we're just watching The Woman King on Netflix. Thanks so much for watching this vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more tech content and more life beyond tech.